Good morning. Please rise for the class of 2025.
Please, everyone take a seat. Okay. Graduates, family, friends, faculty, staff, and special guests, welcome to the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy's 2025 Convocation Ceremony for our Doctor of Pharmacy program. My name is Sarah Michelle. I'm the Dean of the School of Pharmacy, and I am so thrilled to see you all here today for this very important day. Today, we recognize the accomplishments of the class of 2025 and send our graduates out into the world to make a difference in the profession of pharmacy. Joining us today are members of the School of Pharmacy's faculty, many of our preceptors, several of our pharmacy residents and fellows, and school administrators and staff. Will all of our faculty, preceptors, residents, fellows, administrators, and staff please stand to be recognized? And then the group of folks that I'd really like to give a warm welcome to and recognize are the parents, the grandparents, siblings, spouses, children, extended family members, and friends who are here with us today or watching on our live stream. Pharmacy school is not for the faint-hearted. It is a challenging curriculum, and students are asked to do more than they've ever done before. Your support of our graduates was critical to their successes. Graduates, please stand and give them a round of applause. The PharmD class of 2025 is a special class. You are resilient, you are compassionate, you are dedicated, you are leaders. You started our program in the fall of 2021 when the world was rebuilding and reconnecting after the COVID-19 pandemic. You began your pharmacy education socially distanced and masked with occasional pivots to virtual learning. These conditions required tremendous flexibility and the ability to adapt, but that did not keep your class from growing close and forming bonds. What stands out about the class of 2025 is their desire to help each other, a really important characteristic of a pharmacist. You are dedicated and compassionate leaders, not only supporting each other through your four-year PharmD experience, but also supporting and mentoring our younger classes. Many days I walked by the third-floor classrooms just outside the dean's office and saw some of you studying together, eating together, laughing together, and supporting each other through our challenging curriculum and through your lives. I hope these bonds extend beyond your time here as a student at the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy. We recently asked members of the class of 2025 to reflect on a moment from their 4 years of pharmacy school that resonates as a special memory or experience. Many of you reflected on receiving your white coats in your first semester and the pride you felt in donning that traditional symbol of the healthcare professions. Others mentioned the long hours studying in Pharmacy Hall, presenting at professional conferences, and earning straight A's on APPE rotations this past spring. One student thanked Dr. Tricia Ross for encouraging him to get a tie on the first day of practice lab, helping him to understand the importance of appearance in professionalism. Many of you recounted the first time you realized you were using what you learned in pharmacy school to help real patients. Keilachi Ukomha shared, "I vividly remember the first time I successfully compounded a medication from start to finish. It was a topical cream that required careful weighing, mixing, and technique. That experience increased my appreciation for the precision and skill that pharmacy demands, and it reminded me that behind every medication is a pharmacist ensuring quality, accuracy, and patient safety. Many of you also spoke of the changes and challenges in your lives that occurred during the last 4 years. Some of you got married, some became parents, and some of you overcame obstacles and hurdles that threatened to derail your educational dreams. Others questioned the decision to pursue pharmacy, having to cope with the increasingly difficult curriculum. But none of you gave up. In fact, many of you did more. You sought out internships, you pursued dual degrees, graduating today not only with a Doctor of Pharmacy degree, but a Master of Science in Regulatory Science, a Master of Science in Pharmacometrics, or a Master of Science in Medical Cannabis Science and Therapeutics. You completed pathways on pharmacotherapy and pharmapreneurship. Some of you spearheaded projects that benefited your fellow students and the local and global community. And others took on leadership roles in our Student Government Association or in the University Student Government Association or a professional organization. The list goes on, and I think it really highlights the soul of your class. We are so very proud of you. Class of 2025, as you go into the world and start your careers, I look forward to hearing about your accomplishments. Some of you plan to go into community pharmacy to serve patients in our neighborhoods and communities. Others of you are going on to residencies to train to work on clinical teams and in specialties. Others are going into fellowships with visions of working in the pharmaceutical industry. Others are somewhat entrepreneurial and plan to be pharmapreneurs. Whatever path you take, continue to be resilient, tenacious, and altruistic. Continue to lead. Congratulations to all of you. Your University of Maryland School of Pharmacy PharmD degrees were hard-earned, and I'm so pleased to be able to recognize your journey and celebrate with all of you today. Let's give you all another round of applause. I would now like to welcome Dr. Roger Ward, Provost and Executive Vice President of the University of Maryland, Baltimore, to the podium for the traditional conferral of the degrees. Dr. Ward.
Good morning. Okay. I know it's gloomy outside, but there's no reason why it should be gloomy in here. Good morning. Good morning. That's right. You all are way too quiet. This is a joyous moment, a moment for celebration, and you should just embrace it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's been a journey to get here, but you are here, and you should embrace it. I want to join with Dean Michelle in recognizing, of course, our outstanding graduates, but also the families, the friends, and others who supported these graduates along the way. I'm sure it hasn't been easy. Every journey had its own challenges. Every journey is unique. But again, you're here. Of course, I want to also recognize the faculty who had a hand in deciding whether you were deserving to be a student here in the School of Pharmacy and at the university. It's not easy getting into this program. And that you got in was an accomplishment in and of itself. And that you're here today is even more of an accomplishment. And the faculty and their support of you, their pushing of you is a significant reason why you're here. And I too would join in celebrating, recognizing, and thanking the faculty for their commitment to your excellence, as well as the leadership, the dean and her leadership team in the School of Pharmacy. Now, I have the privilege of saying the magic words that will convert each of you from an outstanding student to a distinguished alumni, both of the School of Pharmacy and of the University of Maryland, Baltimore. And so, if I may, would our graduates please stand? And when I'm done saying these magic words, families, friends, I better hear a lot of noise. Under the authority granted by the state of Maryland to the Board of Regents of the University System of Maryland, and by that board, the Chancellor and the President delegated to me in my role as Provost here at the University of Maryland, Baltimore, I hereby confer your degrees with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. Congratulations. There you go. Thank you. That's much better. Graduates, alums, you may be seated. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's do another round of applause. And thank you to Provost Ward for joining us this morning. We understand you have to depart for many other commencement events today, and we really appreciate your attendance. So it's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Zach Knoll, the graduation speaker chosen by the class of 2025. Dr. Zach Knoll is a teaching associate professor in the Division of Practice Advancement and Clinical Education and Associate Director for Educator Development in the Center for Pharmacy Education and Innovative Research at the University of North Carolina Eshelman School of Pharmacy. Dr. Knoll is an outpatient cardiology clinical pharmacist at UNC Health Hillsborough campus, serves as an instructor and course manager within the pharmacotherapy series, and conducts research within health professions education. Prior to joining UNC in 2023, Dr. Knoll was a faculty member here at the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy for 7 years. During this time, he was a clinical pharmacy specialist at the University of Maryland Medical Center, co-coordinator for the postgraduate Year 2 cardiology residency program, and actively engaged with teaching and managing courses within the pharmacotherapy series of the PharmD curriculum. It was here at the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy that Dr. Knoll developed a passion for evidence-based education that led him to earn a PhD in health professions education from the University of Maryland School of Graduate Studies in 2023. His dissertation research, which involved some participants from the class of 2025, explored how changes in grading structure within a team-based learning classroom influence achievement goal orientation and academic performance. Dr. Knoll received his PharmD degree in 2014 from the University of Kentucky College of Pharmacy and completed a postgraduate Year 2 residency in cardiology at UK Healthcare in Lexington, Kentucky in 2016. He is a board-certified cardiology pharmacist and active participant in numerous professional pharmacy organizations. He has authored more than 30 peer-reviewed publications and book chapters on clinical and educational topics and conducted more than 50 national and regional presentations and workshops. I'm really thrilled to welcome Zach back home to Baltimore, where he still has many friends and colleagues at the School of Pharmacy. Dr. Knoll.
Dean Michelle and Provost Ward are a good bit taller than me. First and foremost, I am not Kermit the Frog. All right, so if you are new to Baltimore and Maryland, Kermit the Frog is speaking at University of Maryland College Park, not here, so I'm sorry to disappoint. Class of 2025, it is so good to see you again. Thank you for having me. I'm so delighted to be back in a place that has meant so much to my family and I. And I'm deeply honored that you all reached out to me to speak with you all today. Your class is near and dear to my heart, and I don't mean that because I helped teach you all cardiology. Thank you so much for including me as part of this celebration. Before I go any further, I want you to pull out your phones, if you're able to do that with these things on. And I would like you to please not pull up social media or email. I promise now that rotations are done, you'll have much more time to watch TikTok and YouTube Shorts with some downtime. But in all seriousness, I want you to open up your phone, and I want you to set an alarm for 12 p.m. When your alarm goes off, I want you to text, call, or find someone who has been influential in your journey to getting to this point. Friends, soon-to-be pharmacists, make no mistake about it, we're here to celebrate your accomplishments. But I don't want our enthusiasm in the moment to crowd out humbly acknowledging the individuals and support systems that have been so important. It takes a village, as you know. So if you haven't done so by the time your alarm goes off, be sure to express your gratitude, be it to a family member, a friend, or one of the amazing faculty that are on stage or sitting behind you. Well, her name is Jillian Lynn. You've probably never heard of Jillian. It's the 1930s, and Jillian is 8 years old. Schoolwork is a struggle for Jillian. She was labeled as slow by her teachers, and her teachers sent a note home to Jillian's mom stating that she would soon be attending a special school. Mom and Jillian go to see a psychologist. The psychologist asks questions to Jillian and Mom. Suddenly, the psychologist says to Jillian, "I'd like to talk to your mom outside for just a moment." As the psychologist heads out the door, he switches on the radio and music starts playing. The psychologist and Mom leave the office. Thinking no one was watching, Jillian stands up and then starts dancing. The psychologist smiles, turns to Mom, and says, "She isn't slow. She's a dancer. Enroll her in dancing school." Jillian, whether you know it or not, would go on to dance in the London Ballet and eventually become choreographer for Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats and Phantom of the Opera, two of the longest-running Broadways in history. I share that story with you to illustrate the power of labels. Jillian was labeled as slow, but thanks to her mom's persistence and advocacy and the thoughtful input of a psychologist, Jillian's trajectory was changed for the rest of her life. Class of 2025, like Jillian, you'll soon bear a new label. A lot's wrapped up in the label of pharmacist, and I know you're ready for the responsibility that comes with it. But it's not the actual label of pharmacist that I want to focus on today. Rather, I want to spend some time talking about the auxiliary labels that you'll wear as a pharmacist. I can remember being tormented as a student working at Rite Aid. You see, as I filled prescriptions, in front of me was a clear plastic dispenser of auxiliary labels. You know the one I'm talking about, that has 10 or 15 different rows of brightly colored stickers, and your job was to pick the 2 or 3 most important ones to stick on the bottle because that's all you had room for. I can remember being tormented by this. Do I put do not drink with grapefruit juice or do not drink with alcohol? They both seemed important at the time. Auxiliary labels provide crucial instructions, warnings, and reminders to supplement the primary prescription label. As soon-to-be pharmacist, I want to challenge you to identify the auxiliary labels that are most important to you as a pharmacist. They should serve as reminders of what you value and strive for in your career. Over the years, I've created labels that represent things that I value as a pharmacist. It's a way of keeping me focused on what matters the most and to keep the main thing the main thing. One such label that I wear is #ABL. In pharmacy school, a professor of mine used the slogan #ABL, which stood for Always Be Learning. At the time, hashtags were cool and up and coming, but regardless of the pound symbol in front of the letters, the underlying message struck me. To this day, I have #ABL Fridays where I devote a block of time to reading updates in the literature and broadening my horizons. I do so because I value being a learner. It makes me a better pharmacist, a better educator, and a better leader. Lifelong learning is so important to being a pharmacist that it's part of the oath that you'll soon take. the words you'll utter are, I will accept the responsibility to improve my professional knowledge, expertise, and self-awareness. I hope you'll embrace lifelong learning and perhaps even make it an auxiliary label of your own. Another auxiliary label that I wear is guardian ad litem. The word literally means guardian of the court. You see, in 1976, Judge Sukup of Seattle, Washington, was forced to make a life-changing decision for a 3-year-old child who had suffered from child abuse. He realized that through all the hearings and court proceedings, there was no one there to advocate on behalf of the child's best interest. 2 years later, the first court-appointed special advocates were assigned, and 40 years later, every state uses a guardian ad litem for foster children, ensuring that each child has someone to advocate for their best interest. I wear my guardian ad litem label as a reminder to advocate for my patients and my students. It's my job, and it's soon to be your job, to advocate on behalf of those who you're caring for, whether it be in direct patient care, in industry, or some other alternative career path. I hope you'll consider wearing the guardian ad litem label. Now, these labels represent my values, but I'm not here today to cast my values on you. Rather, I'm here to encourage you to identify your own labels that represent your values. What auxiliary labels are going to accompany you as a pharmacist? It's your choice. I need to give a disclaimer. Decades of research on label theory have shown us that labels can be a good thing, and they can also be harmful. As I refer to these auxiliary labels, I want to emphasize that the goal is not to conform to the intellectual shortcomings, stereotypes, and oversimplifications of labels. What I really want is to challenge you to consider what you value and assign a label to it that will serve as a reminder, so that you can remember to keep the main thing the main thing. As I round third and head for home, I want to tell the story of 2 pharmacists. They sat in seats just like yours many years ago, earning the label of pharmacist. But along their journey, compromising decisions led one thing to another, and as fate would have it, their label was taken away from them. What was entrusted to them by society and intended for good became distorted and warped over time. My parents no longer bear the label of pharmacist. Somewhere along the way, they lost sight of what they value, mislabeled, if you will. Friends, I want to remind you not to lose sight of what you value and to always use your pharmacist label for good and for the care of others. Your impact as a pharmacist comes from living your values, not just from earning a title or a label. Keep the main thing the main thing. In closing, I recently conducted a randomized, uncontrolled study in which I asked fellow pharmacists who it was that spoke at their pharmacy graduation. And I have disappointing news for someone like me. Over 90% had absolutely no idea. The forgetting curve is a well-established phenomenon that highlights the finite capacity of working memory and the disturbing speed at which we forget what we hear, just like the lectures that I gave you in school. You don't remember those, right? Over the last 10 minutes, I've spoken about 1,500 words, and if I'm fortunate, you're going to remember 150 of them by the time you eat dinner tonight. For the record, I don't remember who spoke at my graduation either. And so, with the innate limitations of human memory in mind, if you remember anything, remember stories like Jillian's mom and Judge Sukup, who were advocates for the vulnerable just as you're to be advocates for your patients. Remember my college professor who taught me the value of lifelong learning through a simple hashtag. And remember my parents, and to always use your label of pharmacist for the good of others. And when you think of them, I want you to think about what you once said of you one day. What auxiliary labels do you hope to have attached to your name when your career is over? Write them down, reflect on them. We can't predict the future, but we can identify the values and attributes that we want said of us and strive to be like them. Class of 2025, doctors of pharmacy, pharmacists, welcome to the profession. Your hard work and the support of those around you have paid off. Congratulations on making it to this point. Now go and do great things.
Oh, you're not sitting down yet. Thank you so much, Dr. Nall, for this really inspiring talk. We have a token for you of our appreciation, and we have to have a photo. Okay. Not sure where's here. Over here, okay. Sorry. So I would now like to introduce Dr. Cherokee Layson-Wolf, Professor of Practice Science and Health Outcomes Research, who served as the advisor to the class of 2025. She will offer a few words of wisdom to our graduates, which you will all remember. Dr. Layson-Wolf.
Thank you, Dean Michelle, and thank you, Dr. Knoll, for your wonderful words this morning. Greetings, faculty, families, and of course, graduates. When these students started, I served as the Associate Dean for Student Affairs, and we were welcoming the class during the pandemic. So I have distinct memories of meeting you guys virtually. I remember Lo and Fola online. I just have those distinct memories of just doing those summer meetings with you guys. So when we came on campus, we were masked and distanced, but look where we are 4 years later, together celebrating you. I know I wasn't your original advisor, but it certainly has been an honor getting to serve in this role. It's been fun getting to know you over the last few weeks, hang out with you. Actually, I've gotten to know you before, but getting to hang out with you these last few weeks to see you off on your next adventure. Speaking for myself, but I know also for faculty and our colleagues, we'll agree that it's been an honor to serve as part of your story of becoming a pharmacist. So for that, thank you for choosing us at the University of Maryland for your training. I also want to take the opportunity to extend my thanks to your class officers, all of them, for the support they've given you over the last few years. I appreciate every one of you. Can we have them stand and just give them a round of applause, please? All the class officers over all the years. Thank you so much. All right, as I only have a few more moments with you this morning, I have one last message, an email, which I'll read to you now. To rx25@list.umaryland.edu, aka class of 2025, from Cherokee Layson-Wolf, cwolf@rx.umaryland.edu. Subject, checking in. They laugh because I know a lot of them told me that they lived in fear of receiving an email from me. So this short little lady up on stage incited fear in people. So, all right. But know that they were always coming from a place of care and concern. Dear doctors, I'm writing to check in with you this one last time and have a few words of advice. Whatever you're facing in the coming months, starting a new job, looking for a job, taking the NAPLEX and MPJE, you can do it. You are strong. Will it take work? Yes, but we have work to give you a foundation for you to succeed. Do not be afraid of challenges. You are smart. You have the power to make a difference, no matter how small, in the lives of your patients, our communities, and each other. You are important. Please check in. You know where to find us. Love, Dr. LW, aka Cherokee. Congratulations to the class of 2025. I love you, and while I will miss you, I know it's not goodbye, but see you later. And now, it's my honor to introduce the class of 2025 class president, soon to be Dr. Lotana Ezefor.
Sorry. All right. Well, hello there. Thank you, Dr. Layson, for that introduction. And good morning, friends, family, esteemed guests, administration, and most importantly, good morning to the class of 2025. Give yourselves a round of applause. Before I begin, I just want to say, I've known for over a year that I'd be standing here today giving you this speech. And let me tell you, a year is definitely not enough time to put all this into words. Or maybe it is and I'm just lazy. I don't know. You tell me. So class of 2025, take a look around you. It feels like just yesterday we were assigned our seats in Pharmacy Hall. Yes, friends and family, you heard that correctly. We had assigned seats in a doctorate program. 4 years ago, we walked into this school during one of the most uncertain times in our country's recent history. We were coming out of a pandemic, and some of us hadn't seen a classroom in almost 2 years. Looking back, we were the test group, the guinea pigs, if you will. We navigated masks, six-foot distancing, a curriculum overhaul, a new dean, and everyone's favorite media site. Through all of it, we kept showing up. We pushed forward. And we made it to this exact moment to be surrounded by the people we love dearly. That alone speaks volumes. And let's be clear, the perseverance does not end here. Each of us knows the challenges that come with this profession that we've chosen. We've all heard it before. Pharmacy is saturated. Pharmacists aren't respected. But here's the truth. It's on us to rewrite that story. You see, to the Board of Pharmacy, this degree we've earned today, and I do mean earned, this degree we've earned shows we've completed the education to not only know to not start an ACE inhibitor with an ARB, but to us, this degree is more than that. This degree is a key that unlocks doors to opportunity, to impact, to the future we've worked so hard for. And behind each of those doors are aspirations, just waiting for each and every single one of us to step through that door and claim each and every single one of those aspirations. No matter how different our paths may be from here, we'll always be connected. This class is a family. Whether we talked every day or kept to our own circles, shout out to the real ones and 310, if you know, you know. We always found ways to support each other when it counted. That's something special. That's something that lasts. Now, I want to pose a question to everyone in this auditorium and to those watching from home or abroad. And no, that question is not, what's the iron or goal for warfarin? Relax. It's a question I was asked a few years ago by someone I truly admire and respect. Class of 2025, you may have heard of her. Her name is Dr. Cherokee Lasenwolf. Does that ring a bell to you? Dr. Lasenwolf, you seem to be a popular person around these parts. She once asked me, Lo, what does leadership mean to you? At the time, I didn't have a real answer. And yes, that's pretty embarrassing considering I was serving as Student Government Association president at the time. Back then, I thought leadership was about being the first to raise your hand when a question was posed, joining every organization, staying visible, maybe even being the one who always had to wake up full in class. You like that one, bro? I'm sorry. But over time, I've realized leadership isn't about spotlight or titles. It's about how you inspire others to lead. It's how your energy pushes people to grow, to step up, and to be better, even better than you. And that's important because many of us are heading into roles where we'll be expected to lead in some form. If you're going into community pharmacy, you'll be guiding your techs and managing your workflow. If you're headed into clinical practice, you might be leading a P&T committee or even mentoring precepting students. If you're going into industry, you could be running projects with teams across the country or even across the world. Whatever your path, lead with intention. Lead in a way that builds up the people around you. That's how we push our profession forward and make a real impact. Now, I want to leave you with a quote from the late, great Kobe Bryant. God rest his soul. Mamba once said, leave the game better than you found it. And when it comes time for you to leave a legend. That's what leadership is about. And that's exactly what we have the power to do. And so I challenge every individual in this room and abroad. Be a legend. By the time you've hung up your jersey, or in our case, your white coat, kicked up your feet on the coffee table, and you're sitting back laughing with your grandkids. Congratulations to the class of 2025, and I wish you all the best. Now, I mentioned Dr. Lasenwolf earlier. She's someone who's been a part of our journey from the very beginning. Through every challenge, every change, she's been there, showing up for us, supporting us, believing in us. This class doesn't just respect her, we love her. And so, it gives me immense joy and pride to share this moment with each and every one of you. The winner of the 2024-2025 Professor of the Year is none other than Dr. Cherokee Lasonworth.
Thank you so much.
Congrats, everyone. Thank you guys so much.
Congratulations. I'd now like to welcome Reginald Briscoe, President of the School of Pharmacy Student Government Association, who will present this year's Leadership Awards.
Wow. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Dean Michelle, for the introduction. Congrats to Latana. You've been a fabulous mentor to me and a fabulous SGA president before me. I thank you for your leadership. My name is Reginald Briscoe III, a rising fourth-year student pharmacist, and it's an honor to stand before you today as the past president of the Student Government Association for our school. Leadership in pharmacy school isn't always about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about being the most consistent one. It's about showing up when it's inconvenient, stepping in when others step back, inspiring those who look up to you, and even lifting others when your own cup feels empty. It's pretty tough. I truly believe that many of you sitting here today embody what it means to be a pharmacy leader, and that's why you've made it this far. But today we take a moment to recognize 8 of our classmates who were voted by their peers for their outstanding contributions and dedication to SGA and the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy. Without further ado, I'm proud to present the 2025 SGA Leadership Award recipients. To start, we'll start with Isabel Calera. Stand right here. Next, we have Layla Victoria Davalos. Next, we have Latana Ezefor. Next, we have Andrew Folisayo Gareje. Next, we have Francesco Matola. Next, we have Tasso Patricios. Next, we have Martin Radvani. And lastly, we have Linda Vu. Thank you all, and good luck on your journeys.
Next, Dr. Timothy Wu, President of the Maryland Society of Health System Pharmacy, will present MSHP's Student Achievement Award.
Good morning. Faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, members of the graduating class of 2025. My name is Timothy Wu. I have the honor of serving as past president of MSHP, or the Maryland Society of Health System Pharmacy. It is a privilege to join you today for a very special moment, one that celebrates not only academic excellence, but also leadership, service, and a commitment to our profession. Each year, MSHP presents the Student Achievement Award to a graduating pharmacy student who has demonstrated one of all the followings. The candidate will be a pharmacy student and a student member in good standing with the Maryland Society of Health System Pharmacy. The candidate will have an interest in health system pharmacy as demonstrated by work experience or clinical rotations. The candidate will have demonstrated leadership experience within professional pharmacy organizations, and the candidate will have demonstrated academic excellence in coursework and experiential rotations. This year's award recipient not only has met these expectations, she has surpassed them. She is one who has consistently shown excellence across both her didactic coursework and clinical rotations, with a very strong interest in health system pharmacy, demonstrated by her hospital-based rotations at various health systems actually across Maryland, and primarily at MedStar. She has proven to be a great leader during her time at the School of Pharmacy. She has served as president and historian for the student chapter of the American Society of Health System Pharmacy, and is also the vice president for the class of 2025. In 2024, she was also inducted into the Phi Lambda Sigma Pharmacy Leadership Society. She exemplifies professionalism, humility, and inspiration, dedication with growth. Also, interest in specializing in cardiology. Her path in pharmacy is both ambitious and service-oriented. And so, on behalf of MSHP, it gives me great pride to present the 2025 MSHP Student Achievement Award to future leader in health system pharmacy, soon to be Dr. Saina Karami.
Dr. Christine Parboni, Associate Professor of Practice Sciences and Health Outcomes Research and Assistant Dean for PharmD Student Life and Student Success, will now present several awards.
Good morning. Esteemed faculty, alumni, proud families, and our graduates. It is my honor to present the Maryland Pharmaceutical Society MPHS Award today. This award is given in recognition of outstanding achievement and dedication to serving underserved populations in the field of pharmacy. Pharmacists play a critical role in our healthcare system, providing essential services and care to countless individuals. The MPHS Award celebrates not only academic excellence, but also the passion and commitment to advancing the profession in the state of Maryland. This year's recipient has demonstrated remarkable leadership as a member of the Student National Pharmaceutical Association and a deep commitment to both their studies and the well-being of their community. It is with great pleasure that I present the 2025 Maryland Pharmaceutical Society Award to Andrew Folaseu Gureji. Please join me in congratulating him on this well-deserved honor, and may you continue to make a meaningful impact to those in need. We will shake your hand. I am presenting these awards on behalf of the people who could not be here. Greetings, honored guests and graduates. I have the pleasure of awarding the Viatris Excellence in Pharmacy Award on behalf of Viatris, a division of Pfizer. The recipient of this award was required to demonstrate a high personal motivation and have a unique ability to communicate drug information, and joins a distinct group of recipients from the class of 2025 across most schools of pharmacy. The awardee will be receiving this lithograph entitled Pharmacy, A Tradition of Healing. This year's recipient is Martin Joey Radvani. Please join me in congratulating Joey. You're going to hand it to him? I threw in the Joey for you. Here, I don't know how we're supposed to.
I don't know how we're meant to hold it.
You hold this. You hold this. You hold it. Yeah. Over here.
And there's two, actually.
Oh,
There's another one here. There you go.
Yes.
Dr. Lauren Haggerty, President of the Maryland Pharmacists Association, will now present the MPHA Award.
Good morning. The Maryland Pharmacists Association is the largest professional society in Maryland with a mission to strengthen the profession of pharmacy, advocate for all pharmacists, and promote excellence in pharmacy practice. As you enter your professional career, know that we are here to support your transition. Congratulations to all of you on this occasion, and if you are not already a member, come join our family. Each year, MPHA is pleased to present an award and $250 check to an outstanding student pharmacist and member who is in good standing, who has contributed to the organization in volunteer service, has demonstrated leadership in the advancement of pharmacy practice, and has earned a minimum 3.0 GPA. The student recognized today has served MPHA on the Board of Trustees, which is no small accomplishment. MPHA is pleased to present the soon-to-be Dr. Mathy Butterfield with the 2025 Outstanding Student Pharmacist Achievement Award. Congratulations, and we look forward to working with you as a newly minted Doctor of Pharmacy. Congratulations, thank you.
Mr. David Jones, President of the Maryland chapter of the American Society of Consultant Pharmacists, will now present the organization's award.
Good morning, class of 2025, and all who helped you guys get here. The American Society of Consultant Pharmacists is dedicated to empowering pharmacists to optimize and enhance the quality of life for the senior patients in our population. Each year, the Maryland chapter is very proud to honor a graduate of the best school of pharmacy with an award that optimizes their dedication and commitment to enhancing that care. It's now my privilege to turn the microphone over to Dr. Daniel Mansour, who will do the actual presentation.
Welcome, class of 2025. This award honors one PharmD graduate who has exhibited leadership in the executive board at the school chapter or has been involved in committees and state and national levels. This awardee made the time, effort to participate at the state, national level, such as meeting attendance, taking care of older adults. It was just amazing to work with this awardee. She also ensured older adults' medications were appropriate, the most effective, the safest possible, and used correctly. The amount of education that this awardee gave in the community was stellar. Isabel Calara is the awardee.
Joining us now to present the U.S. Public Health Services Excellence in Public Health Pharmacy Award are Lieutenant Commander Zira Quinde and Captain Matilda Feinking.
Hello, everyone. I am Captain Matilda Fienkeng.
And I'm Lieutenant Commander Zira Kwende. We are the United States Public Health Service officers currently serving at the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. The United States Public Health Service offers pharmacists different opportunities while providing great benefits. Currently, opportunities are available in the Bureau of Prisons, the Indian Health Service, and the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Health Service Corps. We encourage you to learn more about this unique, exciting prospect while advancing pharmaceutical care and serving the underserved. The Pharmacist of the United States Public Health Service was established the Excellence in Public Health Service Pharmacy Award in 2005 to encourage student pharmacists to become more active in public health. Pharmacists are trusted, accessible healthcare providers, and they have the capability and responsibility to produce a positive impact on our nation's health by educating members of their local community on the importance of living a healthy lifestyle. Pharmacy students have similar opportunities to make positive impacts on public health in their communities, and we hope to strive to continue and increase those positive impacts as pharmacists after graduation. Pharmacists and pharmacy students alike are pivotal in advancing public health.
This annual award recognizes pharmacy students who demonstrate a commitment to public health. We recognize student pharmacists who are active in developing innovative approaches to current public health challenges and those who will help lead our nation to a healthier future. This year, we are recognizing 89 pharmacy students from across the country for their innovative and impactful efforts to address current public health challenges. We are here to recognize one of those students today. This student is a standout leader, and she has demonstrated excellent leadership skills in public health efforts, as well as promoting the profession of pharmacy in the process. She is recognized, among many things, for leading efforts to implement vaccination administration programs in Maryland and Pennsylvania for residents in nursing homes and retirement communities who are at higher risk of complications from respiratory diseases such as COVID-19 and influenza. Due to her leadership, over 300 elderly patients were immunized with COVID-19 vaccines during the pandemic. She also coordinated and staffed over 10 vaccine clinics over the past few years to administer both COVID-19 and influenza vaccines. Based on her work, we are pleased to recognize, on behalf of our Chief Pharmacist, Rear Admiral Kelly Batiste, this year's recipient of the United States Public Health Service Excellence in Public Health Pharmacy Award from the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy, soon to be Dr. Jillian Johnson. We understand, unfortunately, she could not be here today, but we wanted to recognize her among her peers and family. Thank you.
Ms. Janet Edwards, Secretary of the school's Alumni Association, will join us to present a special award from the Alumni Association.
Good morning, class of 2025. Outstanding. I am Janet Edwards, happy to be before you to represent the Alumni Association. And let me be the first to invite you or to congratulate you as a member of the Alumni Association. And I invite you to lean in to be as active as you want to be. The Alumni Association presents the Alfred Abramson Entrepreneur Award. And this award is selected for the student who exemplifies the entrepreneurial spirit of our beloved alum and faculty member, Alfred Abramson. This year's awardee, based on their innovative development of a concept that stood out among all the participants, goes to Samantha Zakian.
Dr. Agnes Ann Feemster, Associate Professor of Practice Sciences and Health Outcomes Research and Associate Dean for Academic and Faculty Affairs, will now present this year's academic awards.
Good morning. I have the pleasure of presenting the final student awards of the day, the academic awards. The first of those is the Andrew G. Dumais Award for Superior Proficiency in Pharmacy, and this is awarded to Sydney Riddick. Ooh. Our next award has two recipients. It is the Terry Paul Crovo Award in Pharmacy Practice for performance and promise to uphold the highest standards in the profession. This award is presented to Ariana Campus and Charlene Unani. Our next award is the Lambda Kappa Sigma Epsilon Alumni Chapter Cole Award for Proficiency in Pharmacy Administration. This award is presented to Gabriel Henderson. Next, we have the William Simon Memorial Prize for superior work in the field of medicinal chemistry, practical, and analytical chemistry. This award is presented to Emma Nelson. Next, we have the Wagner Pharmaceutical Jurisprudence Prize for Meritorious Academic Achievement in Pharmaceutical Law. This year's award winner is Eduardo Gonzalez Munoz. The John F. Wanenwitz Memorial Prize for Exceptional Performance and Promise in the Practice of Community Pharmacy is presented to Bhaskar Banyanyu Shareska. The Conrad Wick Prize for Exceptional Work in Medicinal Chemistry and Pharmacognosy is Daejong Kim. Next, we have the L.S. Williams Practical Pharmacy Prize to the student having the highest general average in basic and applied pharmaceutics. The award winner is Jugal Sheth. Our final award is the Academic Excellence Award. This award is presented to Emma Nelson.
Every year, members of the graduating class select preceptors for the Preceptor of the Year Awards in recognition of their importance to the class. And I'd like to recognize them all here. If you are in the audience today, please stand when I call your name. Dr. Kenneth Saunders, new Preceptor of the Year. Dr. Vladimir Elise, IPPE Preceptor of the Year. Dr. Unjing Park, APPE Preceptor of the Year, and Dr. Nicole Brandt, Faculty Preceptor of the Year. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations to you all, and thank you for all of your service to this class and to all of our students. And now we come to the high point of this morning's festivities, what you've all been waiting for. We're going to introduce each member of the class of 2025 and present them with the hood representing the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. Graduates, you're about to receive the doctoral hood, signifying completion of the highest professional degree in pharmacy. Wearing it celebrates the fact that you have successfully completed our rigorous curriculum and joined the ranks of those with doctors of pharmacy. It means that you are now ready to lead, to practice, and to innovate. The traditional olive-colored pharmacy hoods represents the caring profession that you are all entering, a profession that depends upon your application of the scientific and clinical knowledge you trained in while at the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy. With the guidance of the faculty and your preceptors, and the much-needed support of your families, your friends, and your classmates, you have become experts in pharmacy. And it's time for you to receive the symbol of this important accomplishment. Dr. Amy Ives, Assistant Professor of Practice Sciences and Health Outcomes Research, and Dr. Paul Shapiro, Professor of Pharmaceutical Sciences, with assistance from Dr. Andy Koop, Professor of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Associate Dean for Students, will present you with your hoods. Class President Lotana Izafor and Dr. Cherokee Layson-Wolf will read the names of our graduates. Several of our graduates will also be receiving certificates signifying their completion of pathways. Dr. Katie Pincus and Christine Parboni, Associate Professors of Practice Sciences and Health Outcomes Research, will present certificates for completion of the pharmacotherapy pathway. Dr. Magali Rodriguez de Bittner, Professor of Practice Science and Health Outcomes Research and Associate Dean for Clinical Services and Practice Transformation, will present certificates of completion for our pharmapreneurship pathway. Each graduate will have their picture taken by a professional photographer as they come off the stage. These photos will be made available to you. I ask that family and friends remain mindful of the stage area as you take your personal photos so that everyone can see and so that the flow of the graduates on and off the stage is not interrupted. Let's begin.
Yeah, you can start next to me. Don't call me. Dr. Kamalina Agha. Dr. Laith Al-Rufai. Dr. Charlene Anani. Dr. Alexander Anderson. Dr. Kiana Babuti. Dr. Danye Brown. Dr. Zachary Brumbelow. Dr. Matthew Butterfield. Dr. Bhaskar Byanju Shrestha. Congratulations. Dr. Isabel Calara.
Dr. Ariana Campos. Dr. Gabriel Concillo Gonzalez. Dr. Joseph Chong. Dr. Leila Victoria Miano Dabalos. Dr. Kaede Fatodu. Dr. Khan Fon Kam. Dr. Andrea Gonzalez. Dr. Edgardo Zales Munoz. Dr. Andrew Falasayo Gareje. Dr. Jodianne Haynes.
Congratulations. Dr. Gabriel Henderson. Dr. Hala Hussein. Dr. William Ingley. Dr. Jian Zhang. Dr. Maria Joseph. Dr. Saina Karami. Dr. Bathsheba Kim. Dr. Jae Jong Kim. Dr. Tamaru Kurna.
Dr. Victoria Lee. Dr. David Lung. Dr. Leah Lodis. Dr. Cameron McGilvery. Dr. Lala Arkia Maiga. Dr. Sarish Malik. Dr. Gabriela Manotu Guevara. Dr. Sakina Marvi. Dr. Mohammed Shakir Mashor. Dr. Marco Matlock.
Dr. James McDermott. Dr. Chitra Maestri. Dr. Francesco Matola. Dr. Emma Nelson. Oh, sorry. I got it. Dr. Barbara McCoulis. Dr. Chiamaka Okorafor Obike. Dr. Oluwaseyi Oladagbolu. Dr. Omotayo Owoyemi. Dr. Mayuka Pakala. Dr. Anestis Stavros Pachukios.
Dr. Adria Perosi. Dr. Hania Porsaid. Dr. Martin Joey Radvani. Dr. Sidney Riddick. Dr. Erolis Rivera Perez. Dr. Nikayla Langley. Dr. Adamari Corelli Sanchez Martinez. Dr. Emily Shankar. Dr. Clarissa Santori.
Dr. Mahar Sagal. Dr. Vala Shariat. Dr. Jugal Shaith. Dr. Maya Smith. Dr. Michael Snitzer. Dr. Min Sang Song. Dr. Laura Soon. Dr. Charlotte Spry. Dr. Samantha Stashevsky. Dr. Ashwin Subramaniam.
Dr. Devin Sutton. Dr. Mary Taylor. Dr. Angela Tran. Dr. Kelechi Ukaoma. Dr. Hang Ung. Dr. Carrie Vo. Dr. Linda Vu. Dr. Shelley Wong. Dr. Tuado Wakina. Dr. Leland Wilcox.
Congrats, Leland. Dr. Brendan Wilkerson. Dr. Autumn Williams. Dr. Courtney Whitstadt. Dr. Mahek Youssef. Dr. Samantha Zakem. Dr. Emmy Zhao. Dr. Oritsemi-san Ijutse. And last but not least, Dr. Lotana Ezevor. Congrats, class of 2025.
Congratulations to our newest doctors of pharmacy. I would now like to introduce Dr. Askash Patel, a commissioner on the Maryland Board of Pharmacy, who would administer the pharmacist's oath. Dr. Patel.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you. Greetings, graduates, faculty, and friends. It's my honor and privilege today to administer the oath of the pharmacist on behalf of the Maryland Board of Pharmacy. Today marks a defining moment in your journey as a healthcare professional. You are joining a noble profession built on trust, integrity, and service. As you recite the oath of a pharmacist, remember that this is more than a tradition. It is a commitment to uphold the highest standards of care, to advocate for your patients, and to advance a profession with knowledge and compassion. So without further ado, graduates and class of 2025, if you guys can please rise and take out your oath from your envelopes and repeat with me, or recite with me, I should say. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for all my patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the responsibility to improve my professional knowledge, expertise, and self-awareness. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experience, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility which I'm entrusted by public. Thank you. We are extremely proud of your accomplishments, and on behalf of Maryland Board of Pharmacy, we welcome you to the profession of pharmacy.
Congratulations again to our newest doctors of pharmacy. You are now officially graduates of the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy. I ask the class of 2025 to stay in their seats for the traditional class photo to be taken. I ask everyone else to remain seated until the platform party, followed by the faculty, have left the theater. Guests, please meet with your graduate in the lobby. Staff and volunteers will direct you to the location. Graduates, make us proud and visit often. Congratulations.